living my best life, I mean what they really dream. Know I got my angels looking over me. Made it out the mud, yeah, mama, look at me. Hustle day and night, now I'm up, yes indeed. Hustled out the fold, I do it all for legacy. Legacy, Know I got my angels looking over me. Made it out the mud, yeah, mama, look at me. Hustle day and night, now I'm up, yes indeed. Made it out the mud, I do it all for legacy. Legacy. Oh yeah. Empire. BRS. Megastar. BRS. Megastar. Mafia.
Yeah, so you don't have to, you know, like I said, a lot of things that we attach ourselves to. And if we don't let these things go, it's just holding us down. Person, place, things, and all this stuff. Those a lot. We have so much things that we try to hold on, and it is only corrupting you. It's bringing you down. You be so like zombie. You know, when you meditate is a real serious thing. It's not a play thing. You know what I mean? People think it's you meditate, you close your eyes, you chant and make some chant noise. No. When you meditate, you're getting deep within your inner being. You're getting deep into your true nature, who you are, who that God has in you, the God self. And He begin to work through you. He begin to guide you and use you for whatever that gift and whatever you are here and put down on this earth for. You know, so when you meditate, don't worry about you forgot that person's name, you forgot this, and you don't know so many things, you forgot about that person. No, don't worry about it. It really doesn't matter at the moment, because He's flushing you, He's cleaning you, He's taking out all, He's flushing you. You know what I mean? When you know when you go in, when you see a lot of dirt in the drain, you cannot get that water down. When once you started cleaning that drain out, then you get a good flush. And then that's mean all the stuff that's been catered up so much deep inside you, it's caused a lot of confusion in your body. And so those things have to be let go. Once you let go, you begin to purify yourself and flushing all that stuff out. Don't worry about, like I said, the things, places, and people names and all that stuff. Those things don't really matter at the moment. But once your mind begins to refreshen and come back into order, everything will. You'll have a sharp mind. You'll be so quick with your mind. You'll be on keen. You'll be like, bow, bow, bow. Yo, they're like, whoa, we knew you to be who you were, but what happened? What? The change took place because you made that change happen within yourself. And if you don't take the time to know thyself and study you and get in that place, that quiet place, and meditate.
It's definitely not a good thing. I ain't say it was good. I'm just saying, like, yeah, and that's something that me myself gotta make sure I'm always doing that.
And spend time with yourself, meditate, because as you meditate, you're gonna start seeing that you be writing music so crazy. We have so much, you know, but it's a spirit behind the music. It's not just music, it's a spirit behind that music. And when you open into that void, that they call emptiness, that void, and that emptiness within you become alive. It's like a spirit. And that spirit is an energy that, like I said, move, it groove, it keeps on going, it keeps on moving, it never stops. It changes and transforms, but it's still energy. It never changes.
I know all about it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm doing right now.
So
what it is now just making sure, again, we reaching the masses, you know what I'm saying? And like, so that's more of a marketing thing, you know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like with the music, I'm exactly what you just said. I've been doing this since, like, I was literally 16, I would say straight. I wrote my first rhyme when I was like 11. But like, when I was 16, I said, yo, I want to do this. And it was funny because, like, it was like I was going to play basketball, and then, like, I remember I missed one of the practices that was a double header, like, where it's like, that's where the coach really got to see who was who. And then, like, I came back, like, after that, because I was, like, chilling with these chicks, drinking, whatever. And I woke up, like, my boy was like, yo, where you at? Like, but it was already in the middle of the second half, and it was, like, 2 towns over. I'm like, nah, man, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, so then, off just being, like, remembering, like, damn, like, niggas was calling people's names and shit, like, with the team. I'm thinking, like, literally, I'm not even thinking I'm not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Even my niggas like, yo, what's up? So I'm like, yo, la la la. I even told the coach, like, yo, I didn't really get to see what's going on, you know, about, and like some shit like that. I'm like, wow, and I knew it was just because of that, you know what I'm saying? So then that shit like got me mad, like, you know what I'm saying, at the time.
Grieving because of what?
Because basically, like, I didn't make the team, period, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, dang, even though it was my fault, whatever, I still was mad. So I was like, yo.
But maybe it wasn't
So
your fault.
then I channeled my energy totally, because I used to rap like on tapes, from one tape to the next tape, getting instrumentals, rapping over different beats that's going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like having my deep type beats, Jay-Z beats, different shit, whatever's hot, like doing my drinks, like, and recording it for one tape. You can't even be messing up like you could. You got so many options now, what's going on. You have to make sure you're doing it smooth. But make a long story short,
what made you push
I
yourself?
channeled my energy from like basically like not making a team with that to straight rap music. Like,
so what if you?
And it was like that was it.
Yeah,
I didn't even give a fuck about rap. I mean, not rap.
Yeah, no.
Fuck about basketball ever again like that.
But it's something.
Literally, it didn't even matter to me, bro.
It's like a comeback.
It was just a phase, but it pushed me to where I was at.
Right, because that's why it's not your fault. Things happen for a reason, but it gave you insight to realize, like, wow.
Because I felt like what it was like I felt the fact of like losing, like a loser.
Right.
And it's like in my mind, it's like I had to change it somehow, some way. Switched it to that. Boom. So niggas is playing ball, and I'm spitting. I'm already shining because y'all niggas playing basketball, but I'm like,
even though it looked like a mistake, but it's not a mistake because it opened you up in sometimes where people think that stress is a bad thing. Stress is a good thing because without stress, not a lot of stress, but a certain amount of stress, it wouldn't push you to who you are today.
Right.
That stress, that thinking about, wow, I could have been who I would have been today. But since I was doing something lazy days or something else, but it still wasn't a bad thing. It was a good thing. Everything happened for a reason. And when it happened, it's something you tapped into in your mind and realized
but it was a negative feeling, like
no, not a negative.
No, meaning like I was pissed, like, you feel me? But then, like I said, I turned that into like the positive, and then while I'm writing this hot shit,
you wouldn't.
Of course, I'm like, yo, this shit is fire, son.
You
like,
knew that was coming.
You know what I'm saying? When you start to really feel yourself. Like when you rapping and you want to say, do you like this? Do you like it? How do you feel? How do you feel? Do you like it? Do you like it? And that makes what you are. If people say you whack, then you probably be like, I don't do this no more. But when you get to the point where it's like, yo, whoa. And you telling the person, yo, what I'm about to spit to you is about to be some shit. Like I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I try to write, you know what I'm saying? Or shock that art is shocking like that, you know what I mean?
Well, you tapped into something because even though it looked like it was your fault, but everything happened for a reason. So when we think that, oh man, I missed that, why this, all that, it's never a mistake. Anything in life what you do, because something in you.
So do you think that sometimes like the decisions that we do make, like, because sometimes clearly you can see, or we can see in others that, damn, why didn't he make that move, you know, or why did he do that? Why did he screw up with this person? And then like somehow this person, like, they could have been like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like, and it never gets repaired, actually. Actually, sometimes it does not, let's not paint the picture that, you know what I'm saying, it's cause and effect out here of using knowledge and wisdom to move in the right way with your talents and gifts and money and everything that you got. Okay? Let's not forget about that. That's why we talked about what? Knowing the law. Knowing the business law, knowing, you know what I'm saying, what's like in the world. Some people feel this way and feel that way, you know what I'm saying? But in the business way, it's a different way that you gotta display that. You know what I'm saying? To be able to win the case, you know what I'm saying? To just display in this area, in the right area, and it's like checking the right box. Because if you say this is entrapment, but it happened to be this, then that's the case. Even though we know that. In the case, as we talked about it in the scenery, we realized that it is this. But you brought this person to court on this. So just on that technical, the case got to be what? Dismissed. Now you got to come back with that, with another one. So I've learned that like it's a different world, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like we all do have different things. That's why like certain lawyers, they know those pockets.
They know how to get in there. That's what they're for.
It takes meditation to get to those pockets.
And knowledge.
Knowledge. But for us, it's gonna be meditation because it's gonna be tapping in.
You're tapping into the source.
To the source, and then it's gonna show you. It's gonna show you some way. And usually with me, it's the like, cause somehow you could say this isn't traveling. Then somehow you start seeing other people talking about this, talking about that. Then somehow you get to a real warrior that said, I did this and I won a case like that and I did it like this. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the day, you like, wow. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people say, get this knowledge because we don't know how long it's going to be up here or whatever. People like to realize, like, sometimes, you know, you got to know how to tap in. And then, like, that's it. Take it.
Take it, yes.
That's it, because that shit might not, you're trying to look for, that's what you got to own that now.
You got to own it. You got to be a part of that.
He said this, he said that. It's like certain information, certain codes and conducts. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know everything. And like you say, you just learning, boom, boom. So
yes.
If I already know that these, you know, in a sense of course, like, if I just pay, it's like I'm losing. I might as well fight. But when you have a 9 to 5, you're entangled with so much different stuff. That lifestyle, they know, like, it's cheaper just to pay because you're gonna lose a day of when you own your own time, then you could have time to play. Wait a minute, let me take a little hour to think about this. What the fuck are they actually saying? Like, some of the stuff, none of it really is gonna really come to sometimes make no sense. And you're gonna say, wait, it's gonna be even more of a sucker in the world of whoever's world for me to pay for something that I know technically I didn't really do anything wrong. Nothing that I do was wrong. It was all correct. Who is this person? What is this ticket on my car? What is going on here? This is out of pocket, it's out of jurisdiction. But we live in a world where it's normalized.
They want you to go and they find it out. Because you're not going to just say, this is my ticket, you know, I got this.
Some people feel that way. Majority does. Sorry, majority does. Because like I said, they don't have time. They don't know what to say. They don't study the law.
They just pay the ticket.
They feel like there's no wins. Or they tried to fight it once or twice and they lost and they feel like it's never going to win. I promise you, that's the real society that we live in. What I'm telling you is, yeah, you lost 10 times and you keep fighting, then you see like, damn, I won. Even one time, it's like I felt like I would even never win because I saw that I never won until I won. And I was like, oh shit. That gave me the like, okay, now I'm fighting everything. Because at the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't wrong with my fight. It could have been any of the aspects of what I'm saying. I'm speaking like a regular person.
Right.
I'm not talking their language. They hear this all the time. People trying to run game. And I maybe come across that way. And when you don't come across that way and you come in another way, it's a different, it could be a different result, you know what I'm saying?
But think of
regardless of all this black, white, different, all of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like a higher self.
PRS, Megastar, PRS, Megastar, 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 Mafia, PRS, Megastar, Megastar, Mafia. Angels, came along with the universe is in my favor. All the time, worldwide, everywhere we go, every state, every trip. You dig? Yo, Black Rolling Stones.
Put another battery. I'm a go-getter, right? When they say who's the best lawyer, when people think of who? A black man, Johnny Cochran. Like, he's tapping in, like, you know what I'm saying? Again, he know those pockets very well. He don't just know them, he knows how to squeeze the spot. He's like, it's like the mechanic that knows the car inside and out.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and that, again, that comes back to studying. Like, that's why, like, I think sometimes, you know, we gotta wear so many hats, but sometimes doing that too, when we able to find the right people to put in different areas that is out of what you necessarily, because, you know, like I said, I did this, I did that. you know, that's not always recommended because it takes away sometimes. It's great to have touch base with a lot of different stuff so that when you're dealing with people, they can't say this and that and just run game like when you know like, nah bro, that's not how that works, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Off that, now I already know like I can't really trust this person in business. You know what I'm saying? Because this person gonna tell me anything.
Of course.
He gonna sell me a dream. He gonna tell me what I wanna hear. That's not who I wanna hire. I wanna hire a real motherfucker. Whatever it is, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what the results you get. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm putting money behind this, man. This is not no game. I'm not here to be playing games because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I so much different stuff in the game. Because, like you say, it's the people close to you.
Oh, yeah.
Running the game, doing this, that, and third. But at the end of the day, that's the business that don't last. That's what people gotta understand. That's why you see people, they up, they down, they this, they that, they women, they crying. That's why money matters to them, because money got them like a yo-yo. They a hoe to the dog. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they the biggest, the toughest. They ain't got nobody that's over them. Nobody tell them nothing, but money do. Money run their feelings, their emotions. Money makes them feel fly, makes them feel good, makes them feel high. But at the end of the day, they can't feel that inside.
Can't feel that inside.
That's a problem, homie. Cause guess what? You should be able to feel all of those feelings of like, yo, I'm the man. Yo, I could get this girl right here. You know what I'm saying? Like Nas said, being broken back a dope bitch, powerful mind, we brave niggas. What that means is, it don't always gotta be about I was wearing Louis, Gucci, Fendi, this, you know, Burberry that or whatever, just to get a chick to feel me. You know what I'm saying? And if I really do gotta do that, do I really feel like, yo, is that the right girl? You know what I'm saying? We gotta ask ourselves, even if she is a baddie, yeah, I can slay that. I definitely don't want to think that that's a wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, well, that's where you get it twisted.
You're getting back to what I say, when you start getting into loving you first, everything else is going to come together. Everything that you're looking for outside, it's already there. You just don't see it yet. But once you begin to love yourself and have the unconditional love, you'll start seeing the process coming in your way. You don't have to look for nothing because it's already in front of you. It's coming. It's going to be in your hand, the palm of your hand. You know, you're holding it. So everybody trying to grab something that don't exist. It only exists within you. As you begin to come within yourself, all things would just start springing forth. Things would just open up.
So how will one, we talked about somebody manifesting wealth, we talked about that area, we talked about a little bit of health. So how will one manifest like in a love life, if you say, like you say, if it's coming from within, like one of my things that I would think is be who you want your partner to be in a sense.
Well, the only way you can make your partner be who you want your partner to be is to make yourself to be the best you can be.
Right.
And then that will be a magnetic pull, a soul pull, a mate or a female or a mate. You know what I mean? They will start coming to you naturally. You just bump into the person like, oh, excuse me. Oh, and then you just feel that click.
Yeah.
Because you're making yourself, you priming yourself, you weeding yourself off the bad things.
Yeah.
And you become that good person. You know what I mean? You take the grass and you just pulling it up to you, pull all out the bad grass.
Spontaneous.
And as you pull out the bad grass, the new ones will start coming. And then all the grasses start growing beautiful. And that's when everybody start coming. Doors will start opening up before you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a beautiful metaphor right there. That's why I love the way you break it down. You put it it's clear for me.
Yeah.
Like I hope it's clear for everybody.
Oh, it's a simple thing.
Like, you know, some people, they try to razzle and dazzle you. And like that never been my style either. And I like that about you. You know what I'm saying? Now it's you know, it's raw, it's uncut, but it's not even trying to be like me. I feel like neither one of us got an image of where we, in a sense, trying to act hard. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people in the community, it's like there's always that exterior. You know what I'm saying? Like we showing people who we really are.
Yeah, because like you said, anything could be put out of whatever is in the body can come out the body. Same way we're talking about the grass, and you weed out the bad grass, and the new grass start to grow, and it started flourishing all over, not just in that one area. Because one little grass can spoil the whole grass. if you don't kill it at that moment. You got to kill that negative part, that dry part, and kill it, and let the love grow through it. You know, because you know the trees itself, the grass itself is HO2. It's like oxygen. You know what I mean? So anything that's in that body had to deteriorate out of that body, have to go. Whatever that germ is, I'm just going to put it that way, that germ is in that body, it has to go, but it takes 3 days to rest that body. For whatever's in that body, it got to go, but you have to let yourself become new. When I say new, you had to take off the vest, take off the uniform, lay in that grass, sit there. Anything that's in that body that don't belong in there, it's going to come, because HO2 is going to take care of that. It's going to pull that part that's in your body, because everything that has life, everything is energy, everything that breathes, everything that moves has life. Nothing that you say that do not move, it moves. Everything, even though it is standing still, it's moving. You think it's not moving. So if you sitting in that tree or that grass, you resting in there for about 2 or 3 hours, whatever's in that body, it got to come out, it's got to filter out, because nothing can stay in that body. Once that body becomes still, anything that's in that mind or in that body have to come out. It's going to come out. It's like bugs coming out of your body, and you wonder why you're feeling itchy, because of those germs, those bacteria, those thoughts that's in you. Gotta go. Gotta go. Can't stay in there, because it's like somebody being dead. Once that body dead, the person look young, because they just let all that stress go. Why they look young, and why? And then you see the disease cannot stay in the body too long if the body is still. Once that body is still and it's in that HO2, and that grass is going to dissipate. It's going to go. Try it. You think it ain't going to happen? It's going to happen.
I definitely got to try that. I'm definitely.
You know, it takes a while. It takes meditation. It takes a long time for some people to get it, because you have to let go of the filth, the garbage that's sitting inside you. Think there's residue inside you. Let the waste go. Those things that you think that is real is only because you planted in your thought, and it became into this reality. But once you realize that it's just a thought, let that thought go. Let it go. Let all those habits that you think that was you. It's not you. And it's not your fault. It's not your parents. It's not no one's fault. It's just inside you, and this residue, because your parents didn't know better, or you didn't know better. So we can't blame nobody but ourselves. Yeah. So once we realize that the blame is not even us, but once we begin to let it all go, let it go, let it go, let it go, it said let it go and let it be gone. And you start feeling comfortable within yourself. You start getting a little gumption. You're getting a little high. You're getting a little high. It's like you smoke, you on something, but you're not. You're feeling high. You feel comfortable. You feel like a little born child, like a new, brand new child. Your mind is clear. Your heart is pure. Your feet is like gold. You're stepping on solid ground, and you move everywhere you tramp, and there's blessings coming. Doors are opening up before you without you even doing nothing, because you're letting go all the trash.
Damn. Wow. Wow.
Yes. You know, it ain't no abracadabra overnight, but if you work it, it's gonna come.
No, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I understand it. I understand it. We have to destroy all the negative atoms within, all the negative atoms around, in order, in a sense, to actually rise above, to be the cream of the crop, rise to the top. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's all mathematics. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you know, that's what everything. You know, that's why it's like you said, you gotta be able to, in a sense, address different things and be able to change different things too. You can't be like too passive or too within self, because it has to be reflected outwardly. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Whether writing books or songs or blogs or whatever the case may be. You know, like we're getting that word out. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it. You know what I'm saying? Fester.
Yeah, don't let it fester.
Yeah, let it go out there, like you say, plant those seeds. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying?
Plant those seeds, yes.
You'd be surprised once you do that. Like I said, like it just starts showing other people feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, that's a good thing about art, is to actually be sincere, to be truly who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you scared, then you scared.
That's what's to be scared.
No, but just say, I understand. We understand that that's not actually, all right, if you want to take it there, we can. Go ahead.
No, but
because you know, but
what is fear? What is fear?
Yeah,
fear is something that
but
you.
some people feel this way.
Well, people feel
whatever.
They
Like
don't
even though we can say that,
no,
but like whatever they feel it,
yeah, well, people,
it's like they feel it's real. Like you know,
people,
it's holding them back.
And because why it's holding them back? Because they're holding on to things that doesn't really matter. Like I said, when you meditate,
again, they're making it's everything about what they're doing. They're making it in their mind.
Yes,
if you listen
yes.
to somebody, for instance, like, yo, I was young, I slipped into the deep end of the pool, I almost drowned. Ever since then, I never wanted to learn how to swim. I never wanted to swim again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
it's a direct, like you said.
You direct that.
They telling you right there. But yo, it's not that serious. Come back in the water like they don't want to. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm right here. Like,
Yeah, because
so it's like you can't let certain things in life dictate being like lost in space about that area. You should use that as motivation to say, hell no. I know that swimming is a thing that's actually. It's an attribute that should be known, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what happened to me? I was thrown in the water. I told the guys I can't swim. It was right in Brooklyn. I said I can't swim. About 4 or 5 of them grabbed me and they just drew me in the water. I didn't know how to swim. But you know, because I watch a lot of swimmers on TV and it was in my conscious, because my conscious is my guide. So I'm in the water and I went down and said, dead or alive. All I know, my legs started kicking and I started moving like a swimmer. Because I saw it on TV, but I don't know how to swim to this day. But because your conscious, whatever you put into your conscious will become your guide. Because your conscious is your guide. So be careful what you put in there, because you're going to sow what you reap. So your mind and subconscious do not go against what you say. It only takes in, it don't know better. The conscious, subconscious don't know better. It just take in those information, and once it takes this information, it's going to residue within you. It's going to take forth. It might not come when you think it will come. And it comes and you say, oh, did I do that? Yes, you did that. You're talking like buckwheat. Oh, did I do that? Yes, you did that. You put that stuff in your mind. Your subconscious do not know the difference. It's going to receive that information, take that information in, and it's going to residue within you. You remember that. Your conscious is your guide. Yes, it is. But your subconscious, it's going to take that in, and it's not going to go against it. That's why they talking about the secret and all that stuff. If people don't even know the secret is, if you put something in your subconscious mind, it's not going against you. Don't know the difference. You don't know yes or no or not. It's going to take it as his word. So feed yourself with positive affirmation, information. Yeah. Believe in yourself, knowing that all things are possible. You can do anything that you put your mind to it. Don't let no one say you're a failure. Don't let no one see your, even though they see your weakness, don't take it as your weakness. See it as your strength, because your weakness is your strength. Because whatever you weaken, you can conquer that once you open up your inner mind. And that mind is the God mind in you that God has given you. And that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, that's a fact. Everything is there for you now. Like if you just research it, you know what I'm saying? Technically, like, you know, really you could. And a lot of people, the knowledge is free.
It's there. It's there.
It's like,
and you learn from your mistakes.
So we don't gotta say you gotta be rich. You gotta have money to obtain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that, you know, to point you in the right direction. You could learn a lot of stuff just off of other people. Just like people could be learning from what we're saying right now.
Yeah,
they should be learning. Matter of fact,
they will.
Right? They will. They definitely are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's so much that we giving them, like, you know, and that's what I'm glad that this went in a way that I actually wanted it to go. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's talk a little bit about the crystals and all that.
Yeah, crystals are very unique and stuff, you know, because a lot of people, you know, back then people, you know, rich people they was carrying them like jewels and diamonds and beautiful. They, you know, people even get married with these, you know, and stuff. You see those crystals that he have in his hand and stuff. So it looks like nothing, look like a piece of rock. But like I said, everything has vibration. Everything moves, and nothing is steel. Nothing is steel. You know what I mean? So crystal, like I said, crystal has their own unique vibration and stuff. So if you get your crystal book, you can look into all that stuff. We might get back to that with you, but right now we know that everything has vibration, just like we have vibration. We vibrate on a certain level. If you're in the lower conscious, you're going to vibrate that lower conscious. And if you're around people, you're going to wind up vibrating that energy around, and then you'll mess up the crowd. You know, but you got to have enough energy to move the crowd. And if you got the right energy, you're going to move the crowd to a positive thing. You have to have the positive energy within you. So most crystals, they do put you on that level because they have certain vibrations, you know, and stuff like that. You know, and sometimes these crystals has been touched so much that it has so much thoughts in it that people have it on it. It's not clean. Or don't just put it in your hand and put it on your body, because you're putting thoughts. Either you have to, you know, I don't want to say this, you recommend that you put these in your hand, but you got to have a taser. You have to tase most of these crystals because you got to knock out some of those thoughts out of those things, you know? So taser, it's like some type of, it's like electric, you know, it could just tase out those negativity, you know, and stuff, you know, but I won't recommend the kids, don't do it. Don't do it at home. I try not to do this at home.
Also, you could clean it, like, you know, have it, put it in some, like...
Some people use sage, some people use water. Some crystals you can't put it in because it will dissolve if you leave it in water too long. Which, yeah, some will just dissolve. It depends on how long you leave it in there. But you can actually clear it by the sun and the moon.
You can charge it, recharge it.
Charge it up, and you can sage it, but at the same time, it needs to be purified. You need to be purified and shocking them, you know, with these electric shocks. They kind of clear them, you know, still tasers, but, you know, I recommend the kids don't do this. You know, and I'm telling you, make sure your kids don't do it. You can do it if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, keep away from it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know, so like I said, you can pull up on that too. So, you know, crystals are very good. They're used for many different purposes, you know, and stuff. I'm not a master of these crystals, but I know they have their work, they have their doing, and they do many, because I know a lot of queens, a lot of kings out there using these crystals, and you know, and they feel the difference when they put them on, you know, and it changed their life. You know, it's not me telling you; they'll tell you themselves, because they all on YouTube. Crystals can just motivate you and move you a certain way. Sometimes we have a lot of vibes, a lot of negative vibes around us. Sometimes the crystals just bring you up to that feeling that you need to move, you know what I mean, and stuff. And crystals not actually to be shown, it's actually to be hitting close to the skin and to the body, so that way and it'll take away to remove some of the negativity off you, because you have in your thoughts, but it'll start moving out those negativity, and positive will start coming in, and as it begin to flourish out, then you'll start getting your mind more clear, and you can start seeing things. And as that vibration begin to ring inside your ears, there's a sound. It's a soft sound, but it's like a somebody ringing, and it's almost like a pitchfork, like a sound. And don't get scared of it, because it's your inner ear. It's coming, and that's when as that ear open up, then stuff that begin to manifestation itself out. Then that as they dream of genie, all that good things you want to see come to the surface will come forth. But you need to have that vibration as high as you can get to where you want it to go. Without high vibration, there's nothing happen but just words of mouth. But once you got the high vibration, things will just start opening up, and you're going to start seeing different things coming in your life and stuff like that. Things will start changing, you know. But once you start putting them down, it goes down, and then you start seeing things twin around like a tornado. It just start going back down. But once you hold them back, you start feeling it different. You don't have to depend on them. These are just like tools. They just help you along the way. But you have something deep within you, which are gems. You have the gems. You have crystals within you that's inside you. We have the earth, the metals, and wood, and everything within us. You know, we have all this stuff in us, but you can't tap into that until you know how to tap into these little stones and learn about trees and all these stuff. They alive. They talk like us, but they just on you. If you're on that vibration, you can hear them talking, but you can't hear them on the low vibration. Everything talks, everything moves, everything breathes. Without breath, without air, nothing lives. It dies. But it needs vibration to keep it alive. Without that love, it just go down. That's what I'm saying. It'll go down.
God is love.
Yeah. I won't go into all the details I'm talking about.
God is love.
Yeah, I won't go into the details talking about most of this stuff, because, you know, I just want to just bring it out what this is about, you know. But if you want to get back into it, brother, he'll get back to you.
So like everybody know, like, I seen a couple thousand on the video that I got out. A couple people was like, you know, asking a lot of different questions, you know, in the comments and stuff. So that's why I go through to talk about some of the things of just the whole, you know.
With a lot of, like I said, these things been going on for years. We be getting shots and stuff, you know. It's nothing new what they doing, you know, but it did put a change on the planet. It changed everybody. Everybody stay home, put on a mask, stay 6 feet away, you know, no one talking. People are losing love. They losing communication. We all need that. We all people. We all the same dot. We that dot. We that God inside. We all need each other. No one is separated. No one's different. No matter what degree you on, what high school, what degree you're on. You know what I mean? We all together. Everybody could work together as one body. Because we need the cleaners. We need the judge. We need everybody. We need the doctors. We need everybody to come together, because we're all together equal in this universe, you know. And so like I said, the coronavirus, I can't go too much deep into that, I don't know, but I know it's real and it's out here and stuff like that, and it's been put here for a reason, you know. They put it in the movie, so it changed a lot of things, you know. And like I said, a lot of things is behind it. My brother might get deep into it with you, but I'm only saying what I know a little bit about it. But you know, like I said, just take your chocolate, and you take your clay and stuff like that, and you drink it. You know, you warm the stuff in your body. It takes out a lot of stuff out of your body. Woodwork, woodworm, you know, and stuff like that. You know, it cleans out a lot of toxin in your body, worms in your body. So anything that's in your body that's trapped in it, woodworm is a worm. It's like a stick of wood root and stuff, and you got clay, you know, like the Africans have the clay.
So with that, you like just
you can boil it. It's brown. You boil
like
it.
A tea?
And so if you got worms or something, you get that out, and then, like I said, the clay itself, it's like it has the minerals and stuff, so it pulls out anything that's in the body. So if you took the shot or whatever like that, don't be afraid, because some things you have to keep your job, because that's what they tell you to take it. But this stuff can pull out a lot of stuff out of your body. You know what I mean? And like I said, the chocolate is the black chocolate. You know, that they use, that you put it in. You can put it in your water. You can put it in anything. You could drink it or whatever like that. But what that does, it cleans out a lot of stuff in your body. It's almost like a grounder. Like a grounder, you ever see the chocolate's like a grounder, but this one is inside. It goes internal. You can get GMC. You can go to any store and get those things and stuff. It's good to have this in your body. So a lot of people are gonna feel a lot of disorder in their body, pains, forgetful things. But taste, your taste bud is gone, your memory is gone, your balance and stuff. You know, there's a lot of things that goes on with the coronavirus. Not just you just got the coronavirus. That's it. A lot of things taking place, you know, and stuff like that. But it's going down slowly. You know, the numbers are going down and everything like that. But you know, but you have to continue to clean your body out, because it's going directly into your blood. And it's going to your blood, and you know, I don't know how safe it is, because people still dying from it when they take it. But the main thing is just put these things in your body to clean your body constantly. Use it. It might take you 3, 4 to 5 months, but continue consistent. Put it in your body, and you will feel the difference and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It might be a little buzz at first. Your mind might be a little offset, but it'll all come back once you start replenishing and get off it. And whatever the herbs, roots you put in your body, start purging yourself and cleansing yourself from it. And stuff like that, you know. It's just like me. I've been taking roots and herbs and stuff. And, you know, my mind might be off this figure at the moment, but I know what it is, because I was cleaning out everything that was inside me. I had to clean that out, because I want to make sure my body's maintained to be who I am and fit to be who I am right now. Because the body is important, because we're the 5 stars. You know, the 2 hands, the 2 feet, and the head makes the Star of David. So we have that in us. In the crown of our head, the Star of David's on us too. If you look, but you can't see, that's why you can't touch the baby, because that's the star right there. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's on different levels. So we can continue to clean our body out and get that toxin out, because it moves through the body and stuff like that. So but the main thing is to get your body clean. And work on it, you know, and stuff like that. There's many things to take. They got so many things. They got trees around you, but I would recommend you do it now. They got a lot of trees to do a lot of different things like that, you know. And there's things from the ocean, spirulina, you know, a lot of good stuff. A lot of herbs, like, you know, you got you have gold and silver, but you just take a little bit. Don't take too much because it cleans your blood out. Because everything that's in the blood is life. So whatever goes into that blood, whatever it may be, you understand what I'm saying? Whatever is being put in your body, it can come out. But gold and silver is very powerful, but you only use a little bit of it. Just a little bit. You don't need that much. You put it in your water, and it will purify your blood. Because a lot of people have a lot of toxin in their body. You know, sometimes we overfilled ourselves with a lot of drugs, a lot of drinking, a lot of stuff, and it kind of disfigure you off a little bit. But like I said, take a little gold and silver. There's a lot of different things and stuff. You know, hyssop. They have hyssop. They have a lot of things.
Hyssop, what's that?
You know, hyssop is an herb too that got in the Bible. We can look into that. It cleanses. It cleanses the blood too as well. You know, and stuff like that. And you know, and they got stuff that a lot of people got a lot of pain in their body. You know, you got copper relaxes the body. You know, and stuff like people that disfigure or they're hallucinated. It calms them down. You know, and stuff like that. You know, so I won't get too much into it. I will let my brother get back to the coronavirus and stuff, and he can speak and relate on that. You know, so.
Nah, what you're saying is the way to heal. You know,
yes, there's a way to heal it and stuff like that. You know.
Actually, do come across.
And it takes time. You know what I mean? Like I said, anything that's bitter, and it goes into the blood, it's going to release anything that's in the blood. You know, I know, but when they're talking about certain things, I won't even go into the nano and all that stuff because I don't know much and I don't want to say anything because people want to hear more about it. But you might know more, but like I said, it's more about, because like I said, anything that exists and anything that was created for mankind, any type of way, fashion, or form, could be eliminated. Because the mind is so powerful. When I talk about the mind, I'm talking about the thought is so powerful. If you resist that within oneself and you lay off the plate and you drink water and take in these bitter herbs and relax yourself, certain things is not going to stay in your body too long because it doesn't have nothing. It has nothing to hold itself. You know what I mean? So you need something to hold that body. So if it's something in your body, it's going to hold, it's going to keep it in there. You understand what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
So that's what I'm saying. But once you resist those things have to come out your body. They're like bugs. Bugs ain't going to stay in it too long because it doesn't have no energy to feed off. Once you relax the body becomes so still that those things have to come out. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's in that body.
Black rolling stone, baby. On top of the mountain. Yeah, it ain't nothing normal about this, man. Nothing regular. Yeah. So much stronger now, man. All that I endure.
I love Chris Rich.
X-Men, I'm a mutant, trippy. They are just choosing hits at me. I am improving. You are with me, then homie, just do it. X-Men, I'm a mutant. X-Men, I'm a mutant, trippy. They are just choosing hits on me. I am improving. You with me, then homie, just prove it. Homie, just do it. X-Men, I'm a mutant. X-Men, I'm a mutant, trippy. They are just choosing hits on me. I am improving. You with me, then homie, just do it. The ass, that face is driving me crazy. Money to take is driving me crazy. Music is drug, is driving me crazy. Feeling my thug is driving me crazy. Cars to the skios, I'm driving them crazy. That's right. You better slow your roll like you driving Miss Daisy. Pause. You pussy, I'm high soldier, pursue me. Expert, a lot, stay fly but you lazy. Every second got the right to speech. Mike terrific plus, nice with D's. You sissy niggas just like to speak. It's depressing, nah, you can never be me. Harlem world, we all street. Outside shiny, inside they grimy. You keep your heifers cuffed like the bottom of your jeans. Only time my heifers cuffed for the plotting and schemes. Now shorty buff me down like tiles on the telly floors. She moaning, I'm swimming in the belly dog. Rolling stone, the carousel beat. X-Men, I'm a mutant, drippy. They are just choosing hits at me. I am improving. You are with me, then homie, just do it. X-Men, I'm a mutant. X-Men, I'm a mutant, drippy. They are just choosing hits on me. I am improving. You with me, then homie, just prove it. Homie, just do it. X-Men, I'm a mutant. X-Men, I'm a mutant, drippy. They are just choosing hits on me. I am improving. You with me, then homie, just do it. X-Men, like this, get you high like this. Y'all faggots don't ride, sit down and piss. In love with my guns, need a psychiatrist to keep me off your ass, yo, gun in your mouth. Y'all dudes alright, cause I ain't down south. My triggers kick back like a roundhouse. Me and my niggas kick back in the townhouse. Next to the ocean, flexing you open. Hot 97 up with flexing, we boasting. Cop the boat and we coasting. Fiends open, off the coke and they toasted. That kush we choking, actually roasted. Fat ass, big tits, I practically notice. Thong showing, had the bagger like C-Town. Throw my damn flow in. She like Thugger, you too rough, be kinda slow in it. And she was walking pigeon toe and shit. After that, Jones kid, Mega Mafia. She caught poppy clothes, half on the whip. She dead. X-Men, I'm a mutant drippy. They are just choosing hits up me. I am improving. You are with me, then don't we just do it? X-Men, I'm a mutant. X-Men, I'm a mutant drippy. They are just choosing hits on me. I am improving. You with me, then homie just prove it. Homie just do it. X-Men, I'm a mutant. X-Men, I'm a mutant drippy. They are just choosing hits on me. I am improving. You with me, then homie just do it. X-Men, X-Men, X-Men.